The Consuming Fire by John Scalzi. This is the second book in the Collapsing Empire trilogy, 358 pages and 23 chapters. If I had to describe it in one sentence, I would say that it is a leader, Emperox, fighting against coup attempts while attempting to save as many people as possible. So we noticed in the first book that there is the collapsing empire. All things are coming to an end, the flow streams are stopping, and the human habitats in different star systems will be disconnected and cut off. So the different foods and items that they need to survive are normally interdependent, but will be cut off when this happens. The best estimate is a few years from now, but that was in the first book, so a little more urgency here. And again, this is a book full of politics. The Emperox is a gender-neutral term, so it applies to both emperors and empresses, and they have power. They live in the hub system, which is the central location of the interdependency, and their guild taxes all starships coming to and from, and so they kind of have more power than the other houses, hence the dynasty, hence the Emperox and the extra power or whatever. So the church, the Emperox, and the guilds are all wrapped up together in the executive committee who help make decisions while the Emperox is off shaking hands and doing politician things. And really, this book focuses more on the relationship there between those three powerhouses. And I'm not a huge politics person, but it was based in space and there was some adventure in there a little bit too. So it's not all about the politics, but the characters are pretty cool. There's a female lead in Cardinia. She is the Emperox, and then Kiva Lagos is, her go-to troubleshooter. And then you've got the antagonist of House Nephantom. I don't know. Either way, she is the main character, the one working against, trying to take over the Emperox, the dynasty. And really, she's already tried to take out Cardinia twice in the first book, so a lot more plots to come. Some things that I liked, it really, to me, I've never read the Dune books, but I've watched the shows, and I played Dune 2000, the computer game, as a kid. And really, I liked the guild system in that it reminded me of the houses of Dune. Just that whole, there's individuals working together in the house to then, provide a lasting power base, something like that. And so it made the politics more relatable for me, or at least maybe easier to consume. Instead of just a bunch of individuals, it was a bunch of individuals part of guilds. And those guilds all had a monopoly on a specific thing. It was like fruit or weapons. I don't think those two are equal, but you get the idea. They each had their own monopoly. So I did like the Delasia mission. The chief science officer, Lord Mars, he is sent off to the Delasia system, who was cut off by a flow stream in the past. And so a small evanescent one opened up, and he's on a super science mission to see what they can see and try to connect with their habitat there, and if they have any logs or any information that can help with this. So Cardinia's jealousy about the two mathematicians, really liked that situation, that whole scene, that whole interaction. I think it could be summed up by talk nerdy to me, right? There's the intellectual math level and there's the emotional level.